Good morning and welcome to question and answer series on the path of spiritual evolution. Today's question is, what is depression? What are the causes for the depression? And understand the depressions by case study, by energy movement. So first we will a little bit check overall what is depression, what are the cause, and then we jump on case study. So depression means feeling of sadness or having a loss of interest in daily activity. And at end, it's create lot of family problem, emotional problem, physical problem, disease, health problem at workplace and at home. Now, there are many reasons or cause for the depression, but today we will check as a general terminology. All right? The main one reason is our negative thinking, pessimistic thinking. That negative thinking holding us long time under depression. So what are the cause for negative thinking? Sometimes the people have or the person have strong belief of I am worthless. That belief is controlling the attitude. So it's become a habitually negative thinker. The person become a habitual negative thinker. And sometime like in a life, everyone have failure, and that failure is controlling the inner attitude. Second big reason is close-ended mind. Some persons they are not ready to accept any solution, any possibility in life. We can say they are hardcore or close-ended. And sometimes there is not real reason or real data or full details, but by habitually the person making conclusion himself or herself and start feeling the pain, depression. Too much emotional persons, like sensitive minded persons, are also easily fall down in negative thinking and start or feeling of depression. Now let's check by case study. Here is one of my model. You can see there is a cosmic movement. Our life is in a cosmic movement. Today I am here in Brisbane. Maybe tomorrow I am in another place. Or 2015 I was in New Zealand. Now 2020 I am in Brisbane, Australia. So This is cause our life is a flow, is a journey in the cosmic movement. Last week, the environment sunny, today is rainy. So its cosmic movement is our life. Right? We have to live our life with cosmic, and we are interconnected. We all interconnected, not only person to persons, but everyone. Under case study, okay, first understand this model. So under cosmic movement, there is a situations. So situations are coming and going, right? And that situations, some particular situations coming in our life because of we are related, we are interconnected, and that's our karmic bondage, our causality, right? Underneath that, we have free will, means we have thinking mind, and that thinking mind is getting connection with event, with situations. Underneath our conscious mind, we have subconscious mind, means memory, memory of past. I am suppose 55 years, then I have a lot of memories in my life. So that all memories. And underneath we have some genetic and natural body, and it's also have their own way of living. Like I am a human, so my attitude is with reference to human, it's not reference to any animal. And below that one, I put timeline. So we are living in this clock time, and our mind is living in any time, not only clock time. Today's clock time is 9th February 2020, but my mind can go back maybe 20 years, 10 years, 5 years, whatever years. And it can go in future also. Okay, let's start with case study. So Mr. X, this case study is, it's not like only just a case study, it's based on real case study. Mr. X started a relationship with Miss Y on January 2015. They have good and bad times during the relationship, and everyone have. One good moment, both decided to marry. Relationship turned in marriage, say in 2017. After 2 years of marriage life, some reason, Miss Y proposed divorce in January 2019. Mr. X has asked the reasons for the divorce, but failed to convince Miss Y for rethinking on divorce proposal. He tried a lot, but at last failed, and he accepted. Mr. X accepted the divorce because he has he can't convince. So at last he accepted. There is no any other good solution other than acceptance of divorce. So he accepted divorce, but that acceptance is only for surface point. Underneath, his mind is not accepting that divorce or the reasons given by Miss Y. He is not ready to accept that marriage broke up or divorce and reasons for the divorce given by the Miss Y. Now, day by day, Mr. X is heading to depression. So, what will happen in depression? So, when our mind is not digesting particular situations or outcome of situations, then that file is stay open in our subconscious mind. Conscious mind and subconscious mind continuously stay open. So during waking state or any state in reality other than deep sleep state, when persons use mind in any activity, say working at job place, and mind slowly caches that open file. Right? Uh, as per like this model at location A, and trigger happens. We previously knew the trigger and open file and anchor, so I am not revising here, but trigger is happens, and on connection on that trigger, that connection is made up in between that open file, right? We are from waking state and now we are connecting to the past, and connection is happening at our conscious mind head trigger. That conscious mind location is B. Now you may have questions, what will happen at A? Anything. You see someone's talking about marriage or something, and it automatically happens. Right? Because underneath we have open file. So underneath the energy is pushing and making connection. And connection is by trigger, right? Now, the anchor, where the anchor is in subconscious mind, C, at level C, that anchor is drag the person in past, where undigested outcome, and keep him or her in past at C. So in waking state, when he was working on job place, he suddenly slowly flow down in subconscious mind in past. But in depression, the mind is not thinking too much. The thought is spinning, right? So it's spinning fast, and it sucked our conscious energy and become silent and silent and silent. It's not anxiety, but it's a depression. Depression. Why? It's spinning on one location, not going up and down. It's just simply spinning, spinning on one subject, and slowly, person lost interest in that particular activity, and he become a depressed. He become a frozen, and that's frozen moment. You can see the another model here. There is a timeline. T1 is fall down, T2 is wake up, T3 is wake up means rise in awareness, and T4 is stabilizations. And you can see there is one horizontal line, individual mind capacity, right? So one hand, there is arrow going up, it's called awareness, and another hand, arrow going down is emotional energy. So what will happen in depression? So when trigger is happens, right? Our eye sense is supporting that thought. Means the person's generally falling down in, suppose, due to divorce, right? His main reason was divorce. Then what will happen to him? So any waking state when he was doing any activity or he was watching TV or something, and slowly that trigger happens. Once trigger happens, the I sense, I amness giving the support on that trigger. Trigger means thought. Thought relating to divorce, undigested event. What? Undigested event. That's one thought. And that thought is making opposite thought. One thought, second thought, third thought, fourth thought. Right? Little bit sankalp, vikalp. And only because it's undigested and he has no solution, so what will happen? That same thought is starts spinning. You can see there is a blue arrow: anxiety, stress, overthinking, emotional, continuous thinking, right? That's blue arrow going down, and the spinning thought, it's spinning. Why? Because it's become emotional. That emotional thinking is suck the all our awareness, present awareness. So mind fall down to subconscious mind because the awareness is slowly disappearing, and emotional, the past emotional energy taking the control. So the person become a frozen, because in depression, what will happen in depression? The thought is spinning at one level, right? Many thought, but is spinning on one point for a long time. It's not moving, only just spinning. But the spinning speed is increased. That's why it's sucking the energy, the awareness, and we haven't much awareness. So it's fall down. You can see at T2 level, the persons fall down from awareness to subconscious under to depression. He can come up, right, at one level when he realize, the person, he or she realize that from long time he just spinning, just thinking one point and feeling the depressions, right? Then slowly he realized that his awareness is come up slowly. And you can see at T4 junction, when he reach T4 junctions, his mind, because individual mind capacity is there, right? Above it's working, below it's not working. So that individual mind is supporting their T4, then he stabilize. So T1 is falling, T2 is, right, by some reasons he need to wake up. T3 is little bit rise in awareness and losing emotional energy, and again come out from emotional energy at T4 level. So that's a full understanding of what way our this depression is working. So if you realize you have problem of depressions, we need to use our awareness, consciousness to come out from depressions. And we will check in next episode how to come out from this mental suffering. Any suffering, it's no matter it's depressions or stress or anxiety, right? So here we are finishing our subject depression. Thank you very much.